At the MCG, Saturday Arvo, two of the traditional clubs in Collingwood and Richmond, but the focus very much on one man.
It certainly was. Tom Lynch was outstanding yesterday. Obviously, Dustin Martin came in. Trent Cotchin was very good, but you're talking about that man, Dustin Martin, who was a little bit, I guess, off his game tiny bit in the first quarter, but then after that he started to do what Dustin Martin does, and it was a really good comeback from him. Lambert, very important. I know you're going to focus on Darcy Moore and Tom Lynch a little bit, but the Tigers, they looked really good yesterday.
Yeah, this is Dustin Martin. So his day was 23 disposals, 2 goals, 11 score involvements, Damo. So that's where we see a lot of junk disposals in this game. That's not Dustin Martin.
Well, I know it's an oversimplification in the eyes of some to say that him coming back reignites Richmond's potential to take it all the way again this year, but I am a subscriber to that possibility. He just brings so much. Yeah. Not just with what he does on the field. I mean, the energy that he creates around that club.
Oh, outstanding. I think the lift running down the race with Dustin Martin, there's few that are like that.
Helps when you've got a big centre-half forward taking clunks like Tom Lynch is at the moment as well.
Oh, he's brilliant. Now, I want to go back to something on Monday night that Kane Cornes had to say, and then the desk will start shaking very, very shortly.
If you're a forward from the opposition, you'd love to play against them. With the room that Howe and Moore give you to mark the ball inside 50, look at how their top left screen, just the amount of space that you give you. So this is against Essendon clearly on Anzac Day a couple of weeks ago, and then Gold Coast, they made Levi Casbolt and Mabior Chol look like absolute superstars. Look, they're not even focusing on your opponent. There's no body contact there. So that's the only area, Lordo, that I think at the moment, and once again another easy mark inside 50, they need to be more accountable and have a look at how Fremantle defenders are playing at the moment.
Oh dear.
He could not have said that any better, and it is now time for the volcano.
Looks angry too.
Quite upset, because when you take a 6-year deal and you take $900,000 a year and you are spoken about as the next captain, you don't get any get-outs. You don't get any let-offs. And Darcy Moore yesterday shouldn't be let off for the performance. Now, chuck in Jeremy Howe as well, but this is Tom Lynch, who had 18 disposals and 5 goals in the first half of football. This is all the occasions where Darcy Moore, and there's more than this, we had to narrow it down from a minute. Tez, my man upstairs, says it's too long. I had to narrow it down. This is how much room Darcy Moore was giving the hottest player on the ground. You're there. You make a decision. Do I stay with the hottest player on the ground, or do I come in here and try and... I'm not exactly sure what he's doing there. That's got to go over the boundary line. You've got to influence. And then Tom Lynch, surprise, surprise, bobs up in the goal square. So he's got to be better than this. Now, we've highlighted it. Lordo, you highlighted it with Ross on Wednesday. What are the Collingwood coaches doing in terms of the way that they're coaching this? Because if you're a defender, you actually have to defend. They're together here, right? So watch this play out. You're together. You're in one contest. He's on the ground. Tom Lynch is on the ground. Watch him get up and run back inside 50, and Darcy Moore's daydreaming. He's on $900,000 for 6 years. He wants to be the next captain of the club. You cannot be let off with defensive actions like that. So, yep, we love the attacking flair. We love your ability to intercept. We love the drive that you give. But if you're a defender, you actually have to defend. That's your job, and I reckon it's a massive get-out for modern defenders that they don't actually pine anyone.
Oh, he's up and about early today, Kane. Last week, do you want to discuss that?
How bad was the lack of intensity, though, from Darcy?
Well, the only thing I'll say is, as a Collingwood supporter, and I don't shout it from the rooftops, I mean, are we hanging him on one game, or is this something...
Did you showed your vision last week.
Yeah, I know that, but I mean...
Watch Lordo and Ross on Wednesday night on Classified. This is an issue.
No, I didn't, actually.
Well, this is an issue that's been there for a long time.
How long?
This isn't a hindsight.
How long?
Most of the year. And I don't have the actual marks against inside 50, but if I did, I reckon Collingwood would be pretty high.
I think it's fair enough. I think Darcy Moore used to play much closer to his play, and you could see him just getting the fist in at the final moment. That's when he's at his best. At the moment, there's too much of a leg run.
And this is on Craig McRae too, that he's asking... I think Jack Magsden and Jeremy Howe, they all play too far in front. And I think it's hurting them as a backline.
But this is a team that's still learning, though, under the new coach, isn't it?
Yeah, but if they're learning, well, they haven't learnt.
Experienced players. These aren't young players. I mean, how much footy's Howe played? Moore's been around for a long time. Pendlebury's back there.
Yeah, are they not, though, trying to adapt to a whole new game plan?
Well, I think the experience... They've got Maynard back there, who's experienced. Quaynor's played enough footy. As I said, Howe and Moore played a lot of footy together. No. This isn't a young backline group.
Now, Lordo, you and I spoke about goal kicking last week, and we showed this one from Max King, how he moves the ball around while he's going in to have his shot at goal. And your advice was you need to be settled once you start walking in. So he misses that one. This is what Jack Riewoldt does yesterday. Now, this is the perfect goal-kicking routine. He's spinning the ball, trying to get comfortable. And then when he's finally comfortable, now he does not move the ball once he starts moving. Jack Riewoldt comes in. The ball is now rock solid, still in his hands. From behind the goals, that is a perfect kick. That is the perfect entry. And Jack Riewoldt, that's how you do it.
I can't wait to see what Max King does today.
Yeah.
When he's lining up, will we see that? I cannot wait to see if he adjusts that over the 7 days.
But surely he wouldn't. I mean, based on what you went through last week, which was a free kick in terms of a lesson, there's no way he's going to be doing that.
No, that's what I'm saying. You'd hope he wouldn't and stop that during the week.
Match review panel is going to be interesting this week. And it's a bit of a no-brainer, this one.
Yeah, you're big on this, aren't you, TJ? Ryan Mansell of the Tigers had a crack at your man Kane, Jack Ginnivan, this way. Now, he comes in over the top there, gets him there. It's obscured from the camera there, but the second sort of go. I'm not as massive on it as you are, TJ, just given what the match review panel, I think, has done previously to that. I think they'll probably fine him as opposed to suspend.
It was pretty though, wasn't it?
Seemed to be. Yeah. He can find himself the focus of opposition.
He can. I told you, blokes, how much I loved you a few weeks ago. A former teammate of mine I love is David Roden. Makes me feel good every time he salutes a goal. Let's have a look at D-Rod's work yesterday. Look at the smile on David Roden every time it's a goal. He's so happy, and this makes me happy sitting at home. Have a look at D-Rod.
He loves his job, doesn't he?
Are these all Richmond goals you show?
These are all Richmond goals, yeah.
What, so he didn't smile at all for Collingwood?
Yes, he did. He smiled every time.
Some people are happy. There are happy people in the world, Nathan.
Down that end of the...
Maybe not down that end, no, exactly.